Greetings, Capricorn, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're doing well, and let's jump right in and see what it is that Capricorn has on the horizon. And I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel and giving me a thumbs up and just being here. And this is the theme of the reading for Capricorn, energy healing. And the palm of your hands is very important because it's the place that we give and receive. And I see that there could be some power you have in your hands right now, or you're reaching out to others, or you're needing some healing work, maybe to do some massage therapy. But you need holistic treatment that is going to help your well-being thrive and to be more vibrant. You're coming out of a time where you were probably using antiquated ways of dealing with your health, something that was really not working. It might have worked in the past, Capricorn, but you were neglecting something, and that led to some lethargy recently. But you're coming out of that malaise because you're getting some energy healing. And the number 21 could be important, or you could see repetitions of the number 3. And there is also the number 34. And you could be moving from a career, changing, and now going into self-employment. And your totem animal could be this eagle, going up high, getting a new perspective, taking on entrepreneurial skills. And that's what I see for you. As the theme, self-employment, because maybe you need to do self-employment now because of energy healing. And let's jump right in and see what the tarot cards have for Capricorn. And I invite you to bring your own question, concern, or curiosity to this reading. That way, all of your cards, as they present themselves to you, you can deeply go into each one and see how they resonate with you, with the question you're bringing, because you see yourself as entering a time of reciprocity, of wanting to have equal give and take, not to always be pouring out of your teapot, but to have a balance, and to have a time where you're maybe also helping others, setting up foundations for others to learn, and also helping other people grow. And that could be part of your self-employment, that you could be hiring other people to teach, like an apprenticeship. And I see that there is a lot of abundance. And another image I'm getting is that to drink a lot more tea. That could be something that could help a lot with your new healing energy and well-being plan. But something is coming, and the question about a reciprocity, about balancing your give and take. Maybe somebody's been taking, and it's your time to receive, or vice versa. And so let's dig deeper and see what the questions have for you, because of the 7 of Pentacles. Well, this makes me see that the challenge is this time of appraising. You're having an appraisal to look over relationships in general and to see, is this equal? Am I always the one giving? Am I always the one working and getting up to the top of my apple tree, but then having to kind of overlook it and see, is this where I want to keep growing? Do I want to keep working in the same way? Or do I want to go to a new kind of entrepreneurial energy where I'm in charge, where I'm the one who's managing the flow of the teapot? But let's get at the foundation. There has been the 9 of Wands, where you've been battling something for many years, maybe 9 years, this career, this work, this project that you've been giving a lot to and being successful. Maybe you've had a windfall of money because of this work. And now there's this question of, how do I balance? How do I equal equalize the amount I'm getting in to what I'm getting out. But there's a lot of energy around Capricorn, you reappraising where you are in life in general, especially around your relationships and how they are impacting you. Because these are two, the 6 and the 7, so there's a progression in this about your finances, about the work where you have self-employment, about what you're working on. How all of this abundance that you've gained from your career perhaps is coming in fully. A pension is coming, or something is coming back to you that you've already given out. And now you're having to appraise your relationships. Do I want to keep doing this? Do I want to go on to something different? Because you've been at the foundation having to, heal a lot of these wounds. You see how her shirt is stitched up because she's been wounded, scarred, cut into by these thorns. The thorns of having to think over equal give and take, having to think over how your relationships were not balanced, perhaps. And that's what you're analyzing and evaluating. And you're evaluating it from way high up with your intelligence and thinking, well, maybe I want to move on to a new commitment that's more resourceful, that I feel more confident in, and that will be more rewarding for you, Capricorn. Because you have stood your ground. You've been persevering, resilient. You've gone through the thorn bushes and been cut and got into snags, but you have healed. You're healing. You're needing this healing energy right now because it's been a lot of work. You've been very defensive. You've had to use a lot of strength with your hands to stand up for yourself. And then in the recent past, there was this Empress, this something about this deep ability to love and to receive and give love. So it's very interesting. It's next to the 6 of Pentacles because this is where we learn from that mothering, that sense of nurturing, how to give and receive, and to know how to grow our abundance. That was in the past. This Empress, she is a queen of the universe and queen of this very beautiful, productive, abundant, life-giving. The Empress wants to create. That is her nature, is to create and to produce and to grow and to nurture like nature itself. And that's what you were dealing with in the recent past. And you might have gotten news that someone was pregnant. You see, she's carrying this pregnancy. Or something about your own pregnancy, Capricorn. And that was in the past, a memory about pregnancy or a memory about mothering or being mothered. And whether that's something you're evaluating, you're appraising right now, you're looking over it. And trying not to be too defensive about it because you've had to bear the burden, fight the war about something in relationship to your wealth and to balance within money. And at the crown is this tower coming. You see she's holding on so tight, holding on for dear life, and her body is just almost being consumed by the lava of this destruction. And there's almost a loving, gentle, surrendering nature in her posture. Because it's saying that something is coming to an end, is crashing down. And it's something about this mothering, something about nurturing, something about the ability to give and receive love, and to have balanced, equal reciprocity in love and in everything in life. But there's a sense of being very defensive about this position you find yourself in, Capricorn. And the tower is coming because necessity. It's crashing down by its own weight of not being useful anymore, not being what is necessary. And then so divine necessity comes in and crashes your world down. Whatever this in the recent past that has to do with the Empress and all of her forms, a creation, a growth, the ability to give and receive love, a beauty itself, that the mystery and magic of the female body and how this reproduction, all of these images are coming, but something is crashing down. It's hitting hard. It's maybe even coming as a shock out of the blue, a revelation, a communication. But it could be a communication about someone being pregnant and it being a tower moment, something like it wasn't a planned pregnancy, it wasn't expected. And it's something that that is out of your field of awareness. You're going to have to be very defensive about this. Because what's coming is the King of Pentacles. Well, you, Capricorn, this is a card of a Capricorn, a Taurus, Virgo. You do stand on that coin of value, of being able to be a good provider, a problem solver, to grow and nurture your wealth and your career, to really be very professional, and that's very important to you. And you've stood your ground, and you've got this deer, this stag, and you're standing on the antlers of that authority to be able to command the physical realm around you. You feel confident in that. And how you're seeing this is yourself in this situation is death. Well, you've got the tower and death. So it's saying, a Capricorn, whatever this question about equal give and take, reciprocity, balancing your money, balancing your energy and time equally, not being taken advantage of, setting up a foundation, all of those energies are about saying that something radical is coming to you, some announcement, but it also is something that's going to be shocking, and it's going to lead to a lot of financial abundance, material wealth, but also to the end of something, to the end of an old way of being, because you're looking to the future, to this butterfly, to this new birth. And maybe the new birth is not a physical pregnancy, but it's the rebirth after this death, after this tower. Capricorn comes, and there is the death and this renewal, because you see, out of this death comes all of these flowers and metamorphosis. So very powerful. And your environment is the star. Well, somebody in your environment could be an Aquarius, because that rules Aquarius. But that you could be dealing with this sense of after death, the environment is offering you hope, inspiration. The environment is shining and showing you how to bring this light into the darkness, and to bring that a diamond in the sky out, and to renew. So this rebirth is leading to this hope and optimism and healing. And you have been needing this healing energy, and the star will bring that. It's like you have two stars in your hands shining. And what is the Six of Swords is your hope and fear, is that you will be able to move from this feeling of being trapped in your own mind and your own thoughts about something that is very connected to this tower. Something that has crashed down, because you need to move on. You need to move out of a situation that's very chaotic, very turbulent, very unbalanced. There's a lot of defensiveness in it. And because of that, you've been wounded with words, or people's energies towards you, or you vice versa. There's been some energy that has been very defensive recently, Capricorn. And this Empress is in the recent past because there was something being created, something that was growing, something that was very productive. And then it crashed, something crashed down. It could be connected to your health or to your employment or both, because you're moving to self-employment. This is crashing down, the end of a job, of being fired, the end of a relationship. But you've got this money because you're coming into this wealth, abundance, a happy and safe home, security, stability, being very generous and warm-hearted. And then this death, the end of something as you see it, as you think about this give and take. There's an end to that. You're changing. It's a new way of seeing it. And it's going to bring hope and optimism. And you're moving on. That's your hope and fear. You've got to move on to some situation, away from something that is not working. And that could be a job or a situation or a relationship or a health regime. If it's not working, if it's keeping you in a low vibrating energy, unhealthy, in despair, depressed, having to always feel like you're having to stitch up your wounds, and you're moving away, and you've got the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. You're moving away to calmer waters. You're pulling up anchor and moving out to sea, to new horizons, traveling, getting new information that's going to heal something that's been very traumatic for you, Capricorn. And the Six of Cups, another six. Wow, well, you might be seeing the repetition of 666, and that's showing you you're on the right path. A victory's coming. Success is on the horizon for you, Capricorn. And you are, because you're moving away to calmer waters, you have the time now, the luxury to bring up memories, to piece together the past in a new way. With the energy of the star, someone in your environment perhaps bringing you hope and renewal and inspiration to move on to something more beneficial, where you can not think about the past all the time anymore, but to see that inner child healing. And if there was a trauma in your childhood, it's saying, well, you're moving away from that tower. And you're okay, you're in the rubble now. Things might be very churned up, chaotic, but you have this innocence now to renew and to find happiness like a child again. So you could be seeing balloons, the color green. You could be with children and balloons, but it's expanding you, Capricorn, to heal from this trauma and to be reborn as a child again. Out of this death comes a rebirth. And this is a beautiful reading of renewal and hope and healing. And so let's see if we'll get some clarity from our ancestors for my Capricorn. And if you like the way I read, please subscribe. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. And I invite my new friends to subscribe if you like this. And this is with the ancestors, those energies that come from ancient times. They're as ancient as our bones. And so we need to resonate on a different level sometimes to get into that dream time where the ancestors' energies live and come and receive information. And because of the Six of Pentacles, there's a question of a give and take. Is the way money is flowing balanced? Am I working too hard and giving too much? Do I need to look into this right now? And what would the ancestors say? She-wolf, unleash the wild within you. Well, look to the moon. Howl to the moon. Ask for answers from the moon about balance. about that wildness within you, because it's seeing that whatever this imbalance or the question of balance is bringing out this feminine energy of wildness, of the wolf, of howling, the cycles of the moon. So something is changing in terms of this reciprocity of how your money is distributed. You're going to be doing it in a whole new wild way because you're evaluating this. You're evaluating whether you want to keep doing things the way you always have been, in terms of your generosity, in terms of appraising your worth. Peacekeeper. Well, you're bringing the peacekeeper to your mind right now and looking at what you've done, the work, and you're having a harmonious resolution is possible to whatever it is you're evaluating. And you look at they're looking to each other. They're looking at each other to get this energy of both the wolf and of the buffalo. So these are ancient energies of power of the earth. And this Nine of Wands is here because why is this at the foundation of this defensiveness, this having to keep fighting, keep struggling, keep enduring, being resilient, just having some health issues because of your exhaustion, exertion. Be brave and honest about what's going on for you, Capricorn, at the foundation. You see he has the sword of truth and also the rose of love. So you have to, and it's interesting, you have the same flower in this card. Isn't that powerful? So something about this sacred flower and being brave and honest, this honesty about what you've endured, share what you've gone through, be brave and honest about it. And this Empress was in the recent past for Capricorn because you were shedding old skin, and the Empress allows us to have this rebirth, this renewal, like coming out, nature coming out of the winter into spring. There's a shedding of the old. And that's what you've done, let go of something that was no longer serving you. And you've got this snake energy. So you've got some powerful totem animals, the serpent, the snake, the she-wolf, and the buffalo. And you've got the deer. So it's powerful. So why is the tower here? The ancestors are wanting you to download this information about the warrior. Well, after the tower comes down, and whatever it is that we built with our ego show has come crashing to our feet, and we have to face a truth, and maybe an uncomfortable truth, we bring that warrior out, and we must be fearless and stand strong after this collapse. And that's what all people have done since the beginning of time. When something has crashed down, they stand strong and rebuild and move forward. And you've got the money and the wealth and the career advantages to do this. And you're going to see beyond your current situation, whatever that is with your money, with your investments. You're going to bring some of your clairvoyance, your psychic abilities, your deep insights that help you understand how to move, where to go, what to do about this end. Something is ending. It's coming to an end in spring. Whatever this death is coming now in spring, and it's saying, see your seeds grow. Well, out of this end, look what is growing from the death. And you got this rabbit, so you've got another totem animal. And the star is here in your environment, this Aquarian energy of hope and renewal, optimism, using your gifts and talents, shining in the darkest places. That's what someone's bringing you. And You're going to have this druid energy, this Celtic energy of being in the forest, of going it alone for a while and shining in the darkness, even if that's how you feel. It's dark, but you shine. But that's what the star does. Shines in the night, in the very darkest time. And you're moving to safer waters because of the Earth Mother. And you've got two of the cards of Mother. So mother is very important, this mothering energy, nurturing energy, the earth, a renewal. Feel loved and comforted as you move on to safer waters. You're getting out of a tangling situation with the help of this earth mother. You got her in the recent past and as your hope and fear. And this childhood, you're healing definitely something with your mother from childhood, something deep and ancient because of the high priestess. Well, yes, the high priestess is there to bring this renewal and this sense of mystery. You're harnessing these mystical powers, and you have the seer as well to use this psychic ability. About whatever this question is that you started with, about reciprocity. What is your money equally given, equally received? Is there somebody being possessive of you and your money? But we're moving into this higher wisdom, your deepest intuition. Something in your dreams, a Capricorn, will teach you, tell you, show you, inspire you to be reborn to a whole new life after this tower and death. And you're moving on to the star. And this tower comes before the star. So you are coming out of the crashing down of something, some truth that came, a revelation. And you're going to harness these mystical powers to get you through this situation. And again, you have the snake, the wolf, the buffalo. You have this cat and the rabbit. So many powerful animals around you right now, Capricorn. And that's the message I have for you today. And if you resonate with this, let me know how and give me a thumbs up. I'm interested. And let's get one final card as your advice to take away. And you're having a new career opportunity in self-employment. And it could have something to do with healing, using your hands, using your psychic abilities, maybe being a tarot reader, or just doing things that you use your psychic abilities to solve crimes. Something as interesting as that. But you are... law of attraction. The number 26 could mean something to you. Capricorn. Look at all these words in your head. This is the gift, the law of attraction. This is your affirmation to say, Capricorn. My angels are with me. I am beautiful. I am prosperous. Everything is going to work out. And that is the affirmation and gift. Action, thought, feeling, and diligence toward this. And toward healing any of these false beliefs that you were programmed to believe about yourself. And to take those balloons and let whatever from your past is no longer serving you, to forgive it. And with that green balloon of the healing energy. And to let those go off into the clouds and be received. And that's what I have for you. And you know I love you, Capricorn. And we're in this interconnected field of learning and growing to have these affirmations, because thoughts are things. They manifest our health, our wealth, our relationships. And so the law of attraction is very powerful for you right now. And see you next time. Bye-bye.